we're talking about these dreadful statistics, but if we say to people, go and seek help on the National Health Service, what's the waiting time now? Like 18 months
varies. Yeah, it can go
for, you know, counselling.
I've had great support from the health service. I mean, I self-harm. I bite my hand or I rub my skin until it bleeds. And I started it when my husband died in 2007. And I know it sounds a bit dramatic, but the pain here took away the pain from here. You know, that was... And that made me feel better. And sometimes now I do it and I don't even know I'm doing it, you know. It's not a nice thing to do. You know, people say, oh, you know, you're doing it for attention or whatever. It's not a nice thing.
You don't even know you're doing it.
But
how
did it make you feel better? Because you're concentrating just on that pain and not... But it's still pain.
And it's still... But it's a different kind of pain. This pain you don't think you can survive, you know, in your heart. I mean, it's my wedding anniversary today. We would have been married 37 years. And there was a time when I wouldn't have been able to say that without getting upset, you know. So time is a great healer. But I still do sometimes, if I get down, I start doing that. But I took Maureen and Colleen to see the psychiatrist with me when I was with the local mental health team. And Maureen, it helped Maureen, it really helped her, but it didn't really help you, did it?
No, it did. It did help me. It helped me understand a bit more. But I'm a bit like Linda, that I don't think everybody around you can be there going, oh, it's OK then, you stay in bed, you don't do anything. I do think it needs somebody on the other side going, come on, you need to get up now and get out and stop.
Yeah, well,
Has
it's
there been
just so
times
difficult.
when that's happened with you two? I think you were telling me earlier, like, you've cancelled holidays.
I booked
booked
3 holidays. 3 holidays I booked one year. I paid for them all. 2 of them I was going away with my sisters. And at the very last minute, I had to say to them, I can't do it. I can't go. And they're, why are you going? We're with you and all of that.
Is it because you feel guilty enjoying yourself?
No, I just felt safer at home.
Did you?
All my care was there. You know, although I was at home, but all the people that looked after me were there, from my cancer nurse to the local mental health team and the psychologist that I still see.
That also became almost addictive for you, that you felt you couldn't survive without them.
Yeah. And Colleen, did you really worry that she would really hurt herself?
I was very upset when I found out about the self-harming. That's really hard. I've seen her, without her even realising she's doing it, I've seen her, you know, and I'll just pull her arm down because you can... And, yeah, it's really difficult to see someone you love
and they all go, don't do that. And I go, oh, I didn't even know I was doing it. And like I said, you don't want to do it because it really hurts afterwards. It's very sore, you know.
But if we go back to these statistics, they're not all about young girls actually cutting themselves, because they're defining abuse in the widest possible terms. These young girls could be drinking, they could be taking drugs, they could be doing all sorts of things.
Smoking even.
They
all
could
of
be
that self-harming,
Yes, eating disorders, even over-exercising. So, you know, it's not just cutting. And the alcohol thing particularly bothers me, because I've started noticing on television that a lot of dramas now show, you know, in prime time, and soaps, show women of a certain age. The minute they come home from work or the minute there's a problem, they reach for a bottle and they get the bottle straight from the fridge and they're necking it.
Almost glamorising it, isn't it?
Glamorising it. Or they're pouring absolutely tankards of white wine, sloshing it back, and that's the start of their evening. Yeah. And I just think, you know, young girls are watching this.
They're showing a lot of self-harming things now, aren't they, in soaps? And do you think that's do you think that's helping, or do you think that's
sometimes it glamorises it a little bit? I mean, I know that sounds weird, but I do think that some of the... You know, we watch the soaps. Yes, they're trying to make it real life, but we all know what real life is around the corner. You know, it can be down and you kind of no money and you know, you want better things. And so to watch a soap, I think it should bring you out of all of that.
Well, they've definitely had self-harming in EastEnders and Hollyoaks, but I just watched a drama called Hidden that was on, again, Saturday night on a main channel, and the central character self-harmed all the way through it, and they showed it in excruciating, ghastly detail. And I just wonder, is that really, really necessary? What kind of message is it sending out to young girls?
I think that schools, just very quickly, I think that the schools should have counsellors in place at the schools, so kids don't have to wait for 6 months.